up on NBA Today, the full schedule comes out this week, and we've got the rollout for you on when you can expect the marquee games to be revealed. Plus, our panel has some ideas for which games they want to see on opening night and what they have in mind that might be a little bit different than you expect. And, of course, the Lakers, right? They underwent massive changes this offseason. So did the Celtics. So how did the purple and gold stack up against their longtime rivals? We'll discuss. NBA Today starts right now. The 2026-2027 NBA season, it is rapidly approaching, and the schedule for the upcoming season will start to be revealed in less than 17 hours, beginning with the slate for opening week and Christmas Day. So these are our spidey senses, right? If tradition holds, we can expect to see the New York Knicks raising a banner on opening night. Reigning champions, they win almost 80% of the time on opening night of the following season, and the Knicks are 2-0 in those games. But will reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play again on opening night? SGA, he scored 35 points in a double overtime win against Houston last season. That was a fun game. The first time a reigning MVP had played on opening night in 10 seasons. And nobody has played more season openers than LeBron James, who's back for a 24th season, his first with the 76ers. LeBron has scored the most points in season openers in NBA history, and he has a losing record in those games, though, 8-14. Will the tides turn? Hall of Famer Mark Spears, our senior writer for Anscape, DDJ David Dennis Jr., Dave McMenamin, our senior writer. I am Malika Anders. In just a matter of hours, we're going to be able to go on to ESPN.com. We're going to be able to click over to the schedule tab, and we will know exactly who is playing on opening night. But that hasn't happened yet. So when the league kicks off on October 20th, what, Mr. Spears, is the one game that you're going to want to see?
Come on now. We know what it is. It's the champs, the Knicks, against New Yorker LeBron James and the Sixers.
New Yorker LeBron James.
In Madison Square Garden. Good luck, Sixers fans, getting tickets to this. Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. This is the first time they've raised the banner since 1973. Every celeb is going to be in the building that you could think of. And, you know, for LeBron and the Sixers, they got a chance to dare to dream, too. Try to get their first championship since 1983, so MSG is going to be the place to be.
I feel you. I mean, look, the Eastern Conference has taken a lot of the headlines in the last few weeks with LeBron, with Boston, with Jaylen Brown also. Let's not forget that maybe the two best teams are in the Western Conference with San Antonio and OKC. That matchup is the one that I want to see on opening night.
Which city, though?
Put it in San Antonio. They won. You gotta. They gotta have home court. I want as many games of this as possible. They went 7. I want it more. I want them on opening night.
You want that opening night, not Christmas? See,
I want an opening night. I want, because there's so many questions I want right out the gate. I want to see how Chet responds to everybody talking about him getting his lunch money took by Wemby. I want to see what J-Dub comes back with. He was hurt. I want to see what De'Aaron Fox does when he comes back. Everybody's talking about how his finals work. The Spurs are now the hunted. They were the surprise last year. I want to see how these two teams come out the gate.
I love them both, but I'm going to double down on Mark's pick because I just think that when LeBron came back to Cleveland the first time, or I guess the second time I should say, he said this is going to be one of the biggest sporting events ever. The spectacle of him returning to the Cavs. And guess what? They played the Knicks, and he lost. So now he has this final chapter of his career going to Madison Square Garden, his favorite place to play on ring night, and maybe get a chance to even up that opening night record. I mean, it's still going to be 9-14 if he gets the win, but I think that's the most scintillating matchup.
Yeah, I like that one, but I'm with DDJ. Give me that Western Conference Finals rematch. I want to see that one again and again and again. And I'm so glad that we're going to get to see it, we hope, 4 times over the course of the regular season. But it seems like we're all kind of on the same page. Those are the two that we're tossing up in the air and marinating on. So let's dive into some potential Christmas slate games. We're going to do a little this or that. Who would you rather see play on Christmas? And we're going to start right there with LeBron James and the Philadelphia 76ers, because they could play Jaylen Brown's old squad, or LeBron James could square off against the Lakers. DDJ, which one would you rather see?
I want to see Philadelphia and Boston. Like, I mean, the Lakers, LeBron and Luka, they still all kind of like each other. It's all nice. The vibes with Jaylen Brown and Tatum on the court together in Boston, hopefully in Boston, it's going to be it is going to feel like Game 7 playoff matchup.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'd like to stay in Los Angeles on Christmas Day.
I'd like you here, too.
It's a little bit of a bias.
How about the Knicks, though? They're a staple on Christmas morning. So, Dave, would you rather see them in a finals rematch against the Spurs or maybe Tyrese Halliburton, the Pacers, back healthy?
Let's give me the finals rematch.
Yeah.
I think that was such a classic finals. You talk to people who cover the league for a long time. It's the best 5-game series they can ever remember.
Yeah.
And so let's make it game 6
All right.
Christmas Day.
So let's say the Spurs aren't playing the Knicks on Christmas. Would you rather see a big man matchup, Wemby facing Nikola Jokic in Denver, or the Heat and Bam Adebayo and Giannis?
I want to see Giannis, man. I want to see him and Wemby go at it. Those are very, very underrated matchups that don't happen too often and still won't, but I want to see the two Euros go at it.
You think Miami's going to get a Christmas Day matchup? I mean, I guess with Giannis and
right?
Yeah, they probably will, but
they don't want to see the Bucks. So.
I don't think the Bucks are going to play on Christmas. All right, how about this one? This one may be a little bit unorthodox, but you mentioned the power shift. We're talking so much about the East, and the Warriors, they're projected to be under 500. So do you still think, DDJ, that we're going to see them on Christmas?
Yeah, you got to see Stephen Curry on Christmas Day. Like, it has become a Christmas tradition to see. But you got to have LeBron, KD, Steph. This is how you see them on their way out. I don't just want to see Steph on Christmas. Give me Warriors, Rockets, Steph, and KD.
Warriors, Rockets on Christmas.
I love it. I think it's a great idea. And both those guys, they're the people that have carried this league for so long.
All right, so this is how the schedule, we're again just hoping and wishing. This is the actual rollout schedule. Starting tomorrow, opening week Christmas Day games, they're going to be announced on Good Morning America with me. Wednesday is going to be the NBA Cup schedule release, and Thursday will be the rest of the season with full coverage and reaction right here on NBA Today at 3 o'clock Eastern on ESPN 2.
Flynn will shoot it. Moore will rebound it. And Tom Nelson stands alone. No man that has stalked the NBA sidelines has ever won 1,333 games until tonight.
I told those guys in the huddle that I loved them to death, but sometimes they're a pain in the ass to coach. But most of the time they give me everything they got, and I love them to death. We believe in you, Coach. That's for you, Coach. Yep.
So the old adage goes, they don't make men like that anymore. But they didn't make men like Don Nelson before him either. And Nelson, one of the league's most colorful personalities, he passed away on Sunday at the age of 86. It was a life well lived. His Hall of Fame career, it spanned 42 years as a player and a coach in the association. He racked up 5 championships as a player with Boston, plus over 1,300 wins as a head coach. But numbers, right? They can't really measure Nelson's impact on the modern game. Of course, he invented Nelly ball, a fast-paced, positionless style that redefined basketball as all of us know it. He was a maverick in every sense of the word, and it was fitting that Nelson coached the Mavericks and later pulled off one of the greatest playoff upsets. I was sitting right there of all time against Dallas as Golden State's head coach in 2007. So this is what Dirk Nowitzki said. Nelly, you drafted me. You believed in me. You saw things in my game before I ever realized I could do them. I've said it a million times, and I will say it again. I don't think my career could have turned out the way